We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Eleven.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. He's throwing deep to the left. His first throw is an interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. takes this one back for the pick six. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll run the draw with Chubb. He breaks the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 37. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Putting a receiver in motion.
Ray. 19 Texans.
Now give right side to Chung. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
19 Texans.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Stroud has his man. It's Mixon. And he'll take him down right along the 30.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Speed left.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, uno. Hey.
They'll give to Chubb on the option. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Chubb brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On the quick, right?
Man in motion here. Here's Chubb on second down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
All right.
Chubb goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
They try Chubb again. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. A solid run, 7 yards on the pickup, and that brings up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Under. Buggy.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans. With it, third and 2.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south. Hey, south. Hey.
Chubb. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Play action with Richardson. Now from the right, he fires deep. Brought in inside the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Texans 7. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On target to Downs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All right, back to the ground game here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They're going Taylor. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there on 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains. But you get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He finds Mitchell complete. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, uno more. South.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He'll cobble together a yard there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. To throw, Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing on 2nd and real long here. This is reeled in by Pittman.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Complete on the option. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Again, it's Chubb. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On play action, here's Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun now for Stroud. He finds Stover. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Look the hot.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Couldn't connect to a takedown. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Here we go, set.
1st and goal, here's Taylor. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Sending a receiver left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Indianapolis! 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to Collins. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's good for the Texans.
11.
First down.
Back to throw, Stroud. He sends this one to the end. Intercepted in the end zone. Jeff Okuda with the INT.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run for Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 Texans. Buggy. Hey, south. Hey.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Stroud. Flush down now to his left. This one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Out, the side, hot. Hey, south. Good.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner,